I'm here inside the FingerLakes1.com studios talking about the Diary of Anne Frank. It's the next production from the Seneca Community Players. It'll be at the Partridge Building in downtown Seneca Falls on the second floor, Friday and Saturday, October 6th and 7th at 8 o'clock, Sunday the 8th at 2 o'clock, and then again the following weekend, October 13th and 14th, Friday and Saturday at 8 o'clock. And I have the star of the production, along with the director of the production, right here in studio with me, Eric Jansen and Emma DeGroff. How you doing, guys?
Good.
Good.
Getting excited for the show?
Yeah.
A lot of work goes into it, and we're almost ready to drop the curtain, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
So, Eric, I know how Seneca Community Players works, and you can choose whatever play you want to put forth. And what appealed to you about this particular story, The Diary of Anne Frank, and why did you choose it?
You know, the play itself is an iconic play. The story even larger than the play itself. And I picked this up about a year and a half ago to read it again and to think about it. And it's one of those stories that I don't want to say haunts you, but it's with you. It connects on a lot of different levels. And I just felt like it was one of those things that if it resonated with me, would resonate with others, and it would be a lot of fun in that kind of way to do. You know, you don't think of drama necessarily as being fun, but putting this to the stage and getting the actors and going through all of the steps has really been great fun.
And Emma, you're Anne Frank, the title character. Now, tell me a little bit about yourself. How old are you?
I'm 15.
And it's sophomore in high school, right? Where you go to high school?
Union Springs.
Okay, over on the east side of the lake. How did you get involved with the Seneca Community Players?
Well, I heard about it from Katie, actually, and I had just done, like, another historical play, and so I was really into it then, so I decided might as well. Can't hurt.
So Anne Frank, why did you want to be Anne Frank? That's got to be a difficult character to play, a little heart-wrenching maybe?
Yeah, well, I feel like Anne Frank and I are a lot alike because she had a lot of big dreams growing up too, and I do too, and she, like, always stood up for what she believes in, and I think it's really powerful that we, like, keep her message going because we could still use it today.
So what other experience do you have on stage? Is your first time acting, or?
My first time acting was in 4th grade, and I was a flower in Alice in Wonderland Jr. And then...
Was that as challenging a role as Anne Frank?
Oh, definitely not. And then after that, I started getting a little bit more into it, and I did some things at Merry-Ground. I was Young Don in Singin' in the Rain, Mary Rogers in Will Rogers Follies, and then over the summer, I was Essie in Parade.
Okay, so you probably have a little stage fright, but you'll be used to it. You've been there before.
Yeah.
So I'll throw this out to either one of you. It's choosing to do historical drama, certainly one like this. Emotions have to run kind of high when you get into character. Tell us a little bit about what that's been like.
I'll go ahead.
Yeah.
I'll let you take a crack at that one.
Okay. Well, it's really hard to, like, get into character because I've never personally been in, like, a life-threatening moment as, like, the Franks had when they were in hiding.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard for me to connect that way. But, like, the fear of just everything going wrong, like, I feel like everyone can relate to that in some way. So it's hard, but once you've done it for a while, I feel like it just, like, grows to be a part of you.
Do you have any tricks or to get you kind of into that emotional state when you're playing the character?
I record myself saying some of my lines, and then I'll, like, that's how I memorize them, and sometimes I say them, like, with the emotion that I'm supposed to be portraying, and sometimes I don't, so that I have to, like, think about it more.
Mm-hmm.
But besides that, not really.
Now, Eric, have you directed, you've directed before, have you directed younger actors like Emma?
Yeah, I have. I've directed a number of shows for Seneca Community Players and also a couple of other theater companies, and I've had the opportunity to work with kids. I think that the actors in this particular cast don't like to be called kids, and that's okay. They're all teenagers, and they bring a unique energy to the show that you don't get working with adult actors who sometimes take life entirely too seriously, including acting.
Right. So, well, as I mentioned, it's coming up this week on the curtain drops on Friday, the October 6th at 8 o'clock, and then Saturday at 8 o'clock, matinee Sunday at 2 o'clock, and then again the following weekend. And give you guys one last chance to encourage people to come out.
Yeah, come on out and see the show. I think that you'll be surprised, because it's not even so much that we don't know where the story ends. It's that these were ordinary people living in extraordinary times, and it's that they lived, not that they passed. It's a good story. I think that you'll enjoy it.
Definitely.
Okay, so, and you're excited, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, break a leg.
Thank you.
And like I said, it's the Diary of Anne Frank, Seneca Community Players' latest production. It's at the Partridge Building in downtown Seneca Falls, so a little bit different venue. Friday and Saturday, October 6th and 7th at 8 o'clock, Sunday the 8th at 2 o'clock, and then next Friday and Saturday, the 13th and 14th at 8 o'clock. Check them out.